Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here, back with another guide for Elden Ring. This time I'm going to show you how to defeat Royal Knight Loretta. Apologies in advance for the lack of music in this video. It's not you, it's me. I forgot that I had muted the music levels earlier when I was trying to do something. So apologies for that. Alright, so Royal Knight Loretta is a pretty unfair fight in some ways. She's on horseback, and since this is technically an indoor area, you cannot summon your horse and make this a joust. So you do just have to deal with it, sort of like you probably did fighting Tree Sentinel in the very beginning of the game. You will notice that her spear is both a weapon and a catalyst, so she can cast spells with her own weapon. The spells come out of the butt of the spear near the handle, and then the physical attacks come from the blade, so depending on which way the spear is facing, you can kind of anticipate what's going to come next. She has these glint blade sorceries that surround her, sort of like a homing crystal soul mass. When those are being cast, you actually can get a couple hits on her before they really become active, because she's technically not facing you most of the time. So with that said, when those are coming after you, you can just move in one direction and you'll just walk right past them, or if you're very close, you will need to roll, because when they're closer, they will travel quite quickly. So she has standard fare spear attacks. If you remember your fight with Tree Sentinel from the beginning of the game, the physical portion of this fight shouldn't be too much of an issue. When you're standing behind the horse, you do want to be careful, because the horse can donkey kick you if you're not careful, and that can deal a ton of damage and put you down on the ground. So, as we work through the boss here, she really only has two spells that she casts for the first part of the fight. That is the Glint Blade Sorcery, and then she has a Soul Arrow of sorts, like this right here. She can cast a few of these in rapid succession, so you do have to watch out for those. And then once the boss gets down to about 50% or so, she starts to get much stronger magic. So that's when things get really, really tricky. So yeah, donkey kick happens there. Now that she's at about 50%, she's going to start doing some more stuff. So she puts up her shield, and that means phase 2 has started. So these glint blades now have 8 instead of 4, so a lot more. And then a huge arrow can be shot, but that's actually much easier to deal with than you might think. As long as you stay close to the boss, that arrow poses no threat. But the soul arrows do pose a threat, because now there's 4 of them instead of just 1. So it really just beefs the fight up to 11 when she gets below 50%. So I know this is easier said than done, but you want to try to end the fight quickly once this happens. So if you've been saving any spirit summons or anything, use them now, because you're really not going to get another opportunity, and they may be able to at least get the boss off of you for a little bit. And it's one way to go, but my first playthrough I didn't like to use those. So the physical attacks stay exactly the same, but she will be weaving in a lot more magic, so you got to be careful. If you have any shields or anything from a Wondrous Flask, feel free to use those during this part of the fight. Her blade can be enchanted with magic. That ability that she used, that last one, is really rare. I only saw it once or twice in my attempts. But when she goes down, you get Loretta's Great Bow for your troubles. And that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Elden Ring, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and join my Discord. The links for those are in the description below. As always, I'm SweetJohnnyCage. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.